Hey yo, what's good, Double Clutch Nation? It's your boy Wygos, and today we have we have a playoff preview, man. Knicks versus Boston. Probably my favorite series currently out, just because the competitive nature. I know everyone's probably gonna pick Boston, but hear me out. This is gonna be a good series. Karl Anthony Towns on that team, I think they have the best matchup in the East for going up straight against Boston, and obviously the Cavs are an argument as well. But I want to just say Brunson, fire, okay? Deuce McBride off the bench, fire, okay? Yeah. Josh Hart, dog, plays his heart out, playoff riser, defender, does all the dirty work. His numbers don't necessarily show his impact, but he is fucking fire. I love Josh Hart. He encapsulates his last name, but Karl Anthony Towns, great addition. Though Julius Randle's balling his ass off in the West, this team is solid, bro. Can't forget about OG, who's absolutely locking down and definitely going to be a big thing. I'd say they had the most similar MO to Boston, though Boston's a much better overall three-point shooting team because they were literally like one of the best in NBA history this year. Jalen Brunson's a dog. He just dropped 40 to close out the Pistons. Not that that's impressive. It's the Pistons, but damn, they give them a run for their money. 6 games, good shit. Cade tried. You know, you like to see the support, but it's just not their time, and I think we all knew that. But the Knicks, I think I can see them giving Boston a problem. And obviously, I have not addressed Boston. They are probably the team to beat, even though the Cavs have the best record and they outperformed in round one. Like, obviously, we knew it was probably going to be a sweep, but goddamn, 55 points is insane. Boston, though, is the team to beat, I think, out east and in the NBA in general. They are absolutely complete. They're healthy, most importantly, right now. With Jalen Brown, he did have a finger dislocation, but I'm pretty sure he's okay and good to go. Jayson Tatum cooking. He had a little bit of a wrist injury in that Orlando series, but he's gonna be back to cooking just as usual. I mean, Game 5, you saw it. Kristaps Porzingis, bro, stretch blocks. He can be a lob threat. They play so good as a team. Peyton Pritchard off the bench. Derek White is an insane maniac on defense who hates the Orlando Magic and decides to go off for 30. RIP the Magic, by the way. Not even mentioning Drew Holiday, who's one of the best defensive guards, though he's not as impactful as he used to be. Let's not forget about him. And it's just Boston is no weaknesses. I don't see a weakness on paper. Everyone's like, oh, they shoot too many threes. That's the league now. That's statistics, baby. They're coached like a unit. Al Horford is old as hell, and sometimes it's crazy to watch him play, but he can still move, I guess. I mean, he don't move well, but like he's not a not impactful player. He makes an impact. He makes a difference. He's a defensive beast still. You have Sam Hauser shooting threes off the bench. They have plenty of sparks, and it's just like, man, where did they go wrong? They don't. And so the Knicks are going to be in for pretty much needing to be well coached, which Thibodeau's going to overwork his guys. We expect that. I'm hoping for a healthy playoffs for everyone, obviously. No more shit like Dame's Achilles. I hate that. We don't want to talk about Jimmy Butler's butt injury either. It's okay. We're cool. But, like, I want to see healthiness, and I want to say this game goes... I mean, this series is going to go to 7. I want to say the Knicks are going to give them a run, and it's going to go down to that last game. And I'm going to give the series to Boston. As much as I don't want to, and as much as I want to believe that the Knicks have a run this year, Boston's the team to beat. And just because I want to believe that the Knicks have the best matchup for them does not mean that I believe the Knicks are going to beat them. So I'm going to go Boston 7, which I think is gracious towards the Knicks. Because God, Boston is complete and can do pretty much whatever they want with whoever they want on their team. Everyone can take over and take off. And we didn't really need to see Jayson Tatum or Jalen Brown overperform during that Magic series because they kind of had it. Shout out Paulo and Franz, though. They did a great job. But what are you going to do when Jalen Suggs is hurt and it's also Boston? Let's not act like it's that crazy. But yeah, no, I think Boston's going to win in 7. Realistically, they're coached really well. They don't have weaknesses. I know for a fact Jalen Brunson's probably going to be taking about 25 or more shots a night. Karl Anthony Towns, I would like to see kind of do better than he did in round 1, though he did okay. OG Anunoby's going to lock up, and they're going to need his production. I hope he stays healthy. Off the bench, it's going to be a big importance. I know Deuce can step up on defense and a little bit on offense. But, man, they got to get some help from the rest of their guys. Josh Hart, off the charts. Not really a box score guy, but he contributes. He plays his heart out. And shout out Mikal Bridges, closing out that series really well. You know, he's streaky though. I mean he's great on defense. Don't get me wrong, and he's always playing, bro. It's the Chipotle for real. But I want to see Mikal be consistent, bro. I mean, we know he got it on defense, but I want to see him be consistent. We don't want to see that jump shot shit from the beginning of the year. That's wild. But if the Knicks can play consistently, Thibodeau doesn't get his players injured like he usually does, and Brunson can get some good looks, I'd like to see they give the Boston a run for their money. I don't see them winning, but I'm not gonna say that it's impossible. And so I'm going Boston in 7, but I would really like to see the Knicks clutch it up. Mostly because I don't fuck with Boston that much. And I don't really like the Knicks that much either, but I think they have a great matchup. And if I'm keeping a buck, I believe in them a little bit. I'd love to see a run, and I know that they have the grit for the playoffs. I'm just really hoping Thibodeau doesn't go out there and fuck it up. So, with all of that said, comment who you think is going to win this series and how many games. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I have more playoff previews. Go check them out. And just enjoy playoff basketball. Enjoy basketball in general. Enjoy Fugglers up there. I don't know if you like them, but I like them. Flower Boy, Legends Never Die, question mark, and most importantly, enjoy life, man. Till next time, stay blessed, baby. Hey.